Did you find him?
I haven't, but I'm trying to drop him. Oh, here it is. Yo,
Dicksoak.
Yo,
Dicksoak.
Yo, yo, yo,
hello.
yo,
What's
yo. What's
up?
poppin'? Dicksoak,
What is going
everyone.
on? What's going
Welcome,
on?
Dicksoak.
How you feeling? How you living?
I don't know. That was a lot. This whole Minecraft thing has been this whole Minecraft thing has been a lot.
Well,
Yeah,
I would definitely. I
I
mean,
feel you.
how do you feel like your set went off? Like, did people like
I
really,
mean,
really like
I
it?
hope it went over well. That wasn't even the one I intended to play. Actually, I tried to swap it out last minute, and it apparently didn't work out. But that
Man, I feel you
it's
because like
I think it went well otherwise because I mean I that one had more vocal bits, and I feel like the crowd liked those more.
I feel you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
crowds do like vocal bits. Definitely like it. I think like for my set, for example, I I actually did it right when we were still doing Palooza, and like I had a bunch of stuff in there. Well, like I was like Palooza, put your hands up, and people were like, what's
What is
happening?
that?
I'm like, you know what? It's all good. But so let's get a little bit of history about yourself. Where
I,
you from? What are you doing? Who you like? Who are you? Who is Dick
Well,
Soak?
I
who
mean,
is Dicksoak?
who is Dicksoak? That is an interesting question. That Okay, so I'll go ahead and clarify something. People have debated about this for years. I don't know why they've debated about it. It's stupid. Um, uh, Everyone is convinced that that my name is supposed to be Dick Soak, like you're soaking a dick in something. But
Yes.
it is actually Dick's Oak, and it is a reference to like a dumb
Oh
4chan meme from like 2009.
no! That's amazing. Oh
I
my
never
god.
tell anyone that. I never tell anyone that. So there you go.
Dick's Oak. Oh
Got
shit.
it.
Yeah.
This changes my whole perspective on
Yeah, I
you as
know.
an
Like
artist
it's just like,
completely.
like you can feel like the gears turning in your brain, like unlocking some parts that weren't
Wow.
there, but
That I did
feel
Yo,
not.
certain like puzzle pieces falling into place.
damn.
That makes so much
That
sense.
makes a lot of sense. So I feel like everybody says Dick Soak then.
What's that?
I said everybody says Dick Soak then instead of Dick's Oak.
Yeah, no, it just kind of comes out as like one word. Like it just kind of like falls out of people's mouths.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you. I mean, it's just it rolls off the tongue, you know.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
It
and it
does.
like in a downward direction.
Yeah.
So, what kind of music do you make, Dick's Oak?
Um, So I started off just doing, sort of mashup inspired things. So the reason most of these people know me is from like the old SoundCloud era where we made things that we called SoundCloud, uh, which was the dumb term that I came up with, I think, while I was drunk. Uh, and then that was basically like I don't know. It was like irony girl talk, but we didn't do anything longer than like 30 seconds. And that was like a whole thing for a good couple of years. And that, like, all these guys know me through that. So
Got it.
I kind
Girl
of
talk is
just focus.
amazing. Yeah,
Yeah, huge inspiration there.
love
So,
them.
like, I do a lot of like mashup work, really. That's most of what I do.
That's dope. That's super dope.
I have been working on branching out and I have been trying to get out this tape where I've been like destroying and chopping and screwing like old metalcore tracks, but it's been taking forever to actually like work out.
That's super interesting. So where are you from? Right? Where do you live? I guess.
Like location
Yeah,
wise.
location wise.
Well, I'm from all over the place. I've like lived all around the country my entire life. Right now, I live in New Mexico.
Oh, got it.
Damn.
I don't know how long I'll be here, but I mean, I'm here for now.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Did you grow up there or?
Well, actually, I grew up around. I was born in Mississippi, but raised in Portland, Oregon. So I managed to avoid the the accent and also the racism. Uh, but then we moved back there, and I stayed there for a while. So that was around where I grew up, and it's a very anxious place. That part of the country.
Mm-hmm. What's the music scene like over there?
I did meet a lot of like in the old like I met a lot of like really cool underground musicians that I'm still friends with that were just experimenting with like dark ambient music and things like that. But aside from that, the most of the music scene there is just it's people trying to do indie rock the year 2019, and it's very confusing.
Interesting. Interesting. So do you do any shows at all, like in the area or?
Oh, I mean, so I go around.
Hmm.
I am less of an act that brings people out and more like it's kind of like an experience, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
That's
awesome.
uh, so I just kind of show up at events where my friends are playing, and then they let me play, and it's always a fun time.
that's dope. That's super dope.
So have
Uh,
you always been like kind of like more geared towards collaborative projects or community based like kind of events, or have you like do you prefer working with people or you working by yourself as far as like
Honestly, yeah, no, I kind of got out of it for a minute, but as of late, like hanging around at least, the people taking part in this event, like I feel like maybe isolated myself for a bit, but definitely a more collaborative person.
got it?
Hmm.
Just because, being able to bounce, I mean, you can only have so many ideas by yourself.
Right.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
at least another person in there, that like ramps up the speed of the conversation at least by like two. And the
Yeah,
faster
I
the
feel you.
faster the faster the conversation goes, like the more ideas you're getting out. So I mean,
No, that totally
Yeah,
makes
yeah, yeah.
sense.
yeah.
So like, I guess what would be a good question for you? Like, what do you prefer? Like, what kind of person do you prefer to work with? Somebody who like kind of lets you do what they do, or like somebody that just kind of like spitballs?
Honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I typically just I I've mostly sit on the sidelines. As of
Mm,
late, I've been like branching out and actually like doing my own stuff. But
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the most part, like all of the knowledge I have is very primitive. I made everything that you just heard in Sony Vegas in a video editor.
wow,
What?
that's
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
what?
everything I've ever made has been me like chopping up like waveforms by hand and like hand syncing them
Wow.
into a video.
Damn.
That's crazy. But
Yo, that's
for me, it's
so
like
different.
ultimately it does not matter what your
Yeah,
process is. I mean,
yeah.
if it takes longer, it might take a little longer. But hey, you make music, you make
Yeah.
music. So whatever,
Yeah.
whatever works. Like more power to you. Because like Sony, wow, Sony Vegas.
That's so I've never heard that ever.
Well, okay, so the thing I always use to defend myself is Burial makes all his music in SoundForge, which is
Oh
basically
my
the same
Yo,
thing I'm
god,
using without the video editors.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That must take I feel like that would take forever.
so
Yeah.
long.
I mean, like you hear all the samples in his music? Fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
That's wild.
And he's an
Yeah.
iconic sampler. So I
Yeah.
mean, like it really,
Mm-hmm.
it's
Mm-hmm.
the tools don't matter. It's just how you use them. So
Yep.
more power to you and burial, I guess. So
Yeah.
shout out to both of you guys. So I guess to wrap it up, is there anything else you want to plug? Anything you want to say before we
Well, I
go here?
mean, I got the tape coming out eventually, and then I mean, I am on Twitter. My Twitter's LeVar Burzum. I I do designs and I sell shirts and stuff
What was your
and
Twitter
make
again?
jokes.
Could you repeat that?
It's LeVar Burzum.
Could you spell that for us?
LeVarBurzum.
Okay, I got you here.
Mhm.
LeVar
It's a good pun.
Burzum.
It's a
Yeah.
good pun.
So is this tape, did you make it on Vegas?
I mean, yeah, it's the last thing that I'm like I've been telling myself like as soon as I finish this, like I'm done using this fucking program. Like I've been teaching myself FL Studio. Like I'm fucking done. Like I'm moving away from it finally.
I feel you. I mean, so wait, FL is the next preferred one for you over like not Ableton or not Logic or anything like that.
Actually, I have both of them installed and I've been learning both of them. So who knows?
Got you. I mean, it's not we're not. I'm not swaying you any way or the other. Everybody has
Yeah.
their thing.
Ableton is a
It's
Well,
nice.
yeah, it's a wife and a mistress. I feel like, I can't leave, and at the same time, I'm like, ooh, you're new.
No.
I feel the same way about this horrible video editor that I use.
I
So.
understand. Good sir. Well, it's been a pleasure, good
Yes.
sir. Thank you for
Yeah.
coming through, and
Really appreciate it.
Yeah,
Dicksoak.
thanks for the interview. You guys have been great to talk to.
Yeah,
Hey, man.
that's been a pleasure. Are you
Appreciate
going to
it.
stick around for the second day, or are you? I mean, if
Oh,
you're not,
absolutely. Yeah, no, you're gonna see me around here everywhere.
Awesome.
dope. Well, we will catch you definitely on the second day. And we'll
All
be
right,
roaming around
cool.
the map. So, Dicksoak, everyone.
Hey,
round of
round of
applause.
applause.
Farewell,
Appreciate
good
you,
sir.
brother.
Hey,
Looking
yeah,
forward to the
thank
tape.
you.
Catch you soon.
Yeah. Later.
Take it easy.
Take it easy.